Rethinking Education: Why Gen Z Wants Alternative Learning Paths. For generations, the traditional education system, with its standardized curriculum and rigid structure, has been the norm. However, Gen Z, those born between the late 1990s and early 2010s, are challenging this model. As digital natives, they have grown up in a world of constant change, technology, and information overload. This has led them to rethink what education should look like. Many Gen Z individuals are pushing for alternative learning paths that better cater to their unique needs, interests, and goals. In this article, we explore why Gen Z is advocating for a reimagined education system and what these alternative paths could look like. Number 1. A desire for personalization. One of the main reasons Gen Z is seeking alternative learning paths is the desire for a more personalized education experience. Traditional classrooms often follow a one-size-fits-all approach, but Gen Z wants to learn at their own pace, focusing on areas of interest and passion. Personalized learning allows them to dive deeper into subjects that excite them rather than following a rigid curriculum that may not align with their strengths or ambitions. Number 2. The impact of technology on learning. Gen Z has grown up with technology at their fingertips, and they expect it to play a significant role in their education. The traditional classroom with its chalkboards and textbooks feels outdated to many in this generation. They seek online learning platforms, virtual classrooms, and tech-driven resources that allow them to learn in more flexible and innovative ways. Technology offers the opportunity to access information at any time and from anywhere, making it an ideal tool for creating more adaptable learning paths. Number 3. The importance of real-world skills. Gen Z is increasingly focused on acquiring real-world skills rather than just academic knowledge. They understand that in today's fast-paced job market, practical skills like coding, digital marketing, graphic design, and entrepreneurship are just as important as traditional academic subjects. As a result, they are gravitating toward alternative education options like vocational schools, apprenticeships, and online courses that offer hands-on practical learning experiences. Number 4. The pressure of academic standardization. The rigid structure of standardized testing and the emphasis on grades can create a lot of stress for students. Many in Gen Z feel that these tests don't reflect their abilities or potential. They are advocating for a shift away from standardized assessments and instead pushing for learning paths that prioritize creativity, critical thinking, and problem solving. For Gen Z, success isn't just about acing exams, it's about developing skills that are relevant to their future careers. Number 5. Mental health and well-being. Mental health has become a central issue for Gen Z, and many feel that the traditional education system doesn't support their emotional well-being. The pressure to perform academically, the lack of support for personal growth, and the rigid structure of a school can contribute to stress and anxiety. Alternative learning paths such as project-based learning, flexible schedules, and less focus on exams can help alleviate some of this pressure by allowing students to learn in more supportive and less stressful environments. Number 6. The rise of non-traditional education models. As more students seek alternative learning paths, new education models are emerging. These models include online universities, coding boot camps, trade schools, and gap year programs that offer unique opportunities for personal and professional growth. Gen Z is not bound by the traditional college degree or nothing mentality. Instead, they are exploring a variety of routes to achieve their career goals. These non traditional paths can provide them with the skills they need without the long commitment or financial burden of traditional higher education. Number 7. The need for flexibility. Gen Z values flexibility in every aspect of their lives, and education is no exception. Many in this generation prefer learning at their own pace and on their own schedule. Online courses, self-paced learning, and micro-credentialing programs offer the flexibility Gen Z craves. These options allow them to balance education with other commitments such as work, internships, and personal interests without being tied down by the fixed schedules of traditional schooling. Number 8. The global classroom. In a world that is increasingly interconnected, Gen Z wants to be part of a global learning community. With the help of technology, a student can connect with peers and educators from all over the world. This global classroom offers opportunities to learn about different cultures, perspectives, and global issues. For Gen Z, education is not just about local or national knowledge, it's about gaining a broader, more inclusive worldview. Number 9. Reimagining success. For Gen Z, success is not just about getting good grades or landing a high paying job. Success is about finding fulfillment, contributing to society, and making an impact in the world. Many are questioning the traditional path of going to college, getting a degree, and working a corporate job. Instead, they are exploring alternative paths like freelancing, starting their own businesses, or pursuing careers in creative fields. These alternative learning paths can provide the skills and knowledge needed to follow non-traditional career trajectories. Number 10. Challenging the status quo. Gen Z is a generation that has grown up challenging the status quo, from advocating for social justice to pushing for environmental sustainability. They are not afraid to question long-standing norms and systems. Education is no exception. Gen Z is questioning the traditional structure of schooling and advocating for a more inclusive, flexible, and relevant learning experience. They are driving the conversation about what education should look like in the future and pushing for changes that reflect their values and needs. Gen Z is reshaping the future of education by challenging the traditional one-size-fits-all model and advocating for more personalized, flexible, and relevant learning experiences. As digital natives, they understand the power of technology and are seeking education paths that align with their values, passions, and goals. From vocational training to online courses, Gen Z is creating new opportunities for themselves and future generations. As the education system continues to evolve, it's clear that alternative learning paths will play a key role in shaping the future of education for all.